a general question. How's everybody enjoying CoStar so far? Just with it being a new program, I've really enjoyed it thus far.
Um, it's another learning curve. I mean, I
Hmm.
personally don't do a ton of real estate, but I do have a printing company right now that does have real estate. So it's been interesting going in there and trying to find information and looking at the different reports that they have. And, I found out one of our colleagues that comes onto this call periodically is actually a commercial appraiser. So I reached out to him to pick his brain on a couple of things, and I think I'm going to do that again and just schedule a time with him and have him walk me through some of the reports and how he uses them as a commercial appraiser. Because
Hmm.
at the end of the day, that's probably going to get me more knowledge than and quicker than going to a series of video courses or whatever they're doing, training those.
Hmm.
So
Well, I had a follow-up question. I understand that CoStar it comes bundled with LoopNet as well, and I believe LoopNet has the ability to list businesses on there. I was wondering if anybody has had a chance to put a listing up on LoopNet yet, and if so, have you seen any traction at this point?
Doesn't BizBuySell automatically list a business on LoopNet?
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know. Does it?
CoStar owns BizBuySell and
Yes.
CoStar owns LoopNet. And so, they acquired all of these. They also own BizQuest. So when you put a listing in BizBuySell, it automatically goes out to BizQuest and into LoopNet and into some other stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
With our subscription, with our desk fee and everything going up, so typically there's a cost associated with Biz by Sell listing. Is that covered in any regard by our desk fee now? No, you're still paying the fees. Gotcha.
They're working on a program for that. They're trying to work with BizBuySell to put together some type of a discounted package for us. And what that'll do is then if you're with eXpCommercial and you're a commercial agent, your fees will be 500. And if you're a business broker and you want the BizBuySell option, then your fees will be like 750 or something. They'll go up
Gotcha.
again. So, but yeah, I mean, has anybody else, not everybody on the call is with EXP, so not everybody
Oh, gotcha.
has access
Okay.
to or is dealing with the change in the CoStar and everything else that we have available now. So, um, yeah, so what's going on up in Montana? Business good?
Yeah, I've got two deals that are supposed to be, I mean, they're imminently closing, with me kind of working in the cannabis space, you're always kind of at the mercy of the state, which is never a great feeling. So sometimes they seem to move at a glacial pace, but I've got two that are circling the drain, just probably hoping cash and commission checks in the next week or so. I did have another listing come over from the realty side of things. They've become a pretty good source of referrals for me at this point.
Yeah.
Um, and it's a pretty well-known business up here in Montana. It's a local pie shop, and this might be anecdotal, but I got a ton of traction in like some local Facebook marketplace groups on it. So I did want to point that out that, in addition to BizBuySell, uh, Facebook is a free option for listing some of this stuff. And I think in the first week I got 5,000 views and 20 saves, and I think, almost 10 reach outs on it just via Facebook. So, again, that might be anecdotal, but wanted to mention, don't forget about it as an opportunity to kind of, get the word out about some of your listings.
All right. That's good. So you said Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. They don't have a category for selling businesses, but I list them just as real estate. And like I said, I got a ton of interest. I've already had, I think, 6 NDAs filled out on it in the span of a week. So, and most of that came through Facebook. I think I've only had one reach out from BizBuySell. So it's been substantially better via Facebook Marketplace than even BizBuySell.
Do you list your cannabis businesses there as well, or just
No, Facebook takes issue with cannabis. So you can't do that on there. Fortunately for me, I've developed quite a reputation for that. So most of my, followers on Instagram notify me there, and Instagram doesn't seem to have, nearly the issue with it
yeah?
there. So
Well, good. That's good to know. Thanks for
mhm.
sharing that.
I had a general question.